If I ask you, who is the biggest YouTuber in the world today? Most of you will say, MrBeast, a man who spends millions of dollars on a single video, gives away islands, and even builds entire chocolate factories. But here's the surprising truth. MrBeast is not just a YouTuber. He is a businessman, a marketing genius, and a master strategist who has redefined the creator economy. In today's video, we'll break down the business model of MrBeast, the psychology behind his success, the criticisms against him, and what we can learn from his journey. Jimmy Donaldson, better known as MrBeast, started YouTube at just 13 years old in 2012. His early videos were simple gaming clips, random commentary, nothing extraordinary. But he had one thing that set him apart: obsession. While other teenagers were busy with school and parties, Jimmy was busy studying YouTube's algorithm. He would track which titles worked, which thumbnails got clicks, and what kept people watching. In his own words, he studied YouTube like it was a subject in school. One of his first viral hits was something extremely unusual. He filmed himself counting from 1 to 100,000. The video took him 40 hours to record. It sounds boring, right? But millions of people watched it. Why? Because it was extreme, it was different, and it made people curious. Will he actually finish? That curiosity is what made the video viral. Slowly, Jimmy realized that YouTube rewards two things: retention and shareability. If people keep watching, and if they share the video, the algorithm pushes it to millions more. So he doubled down on extreme challenges, saying Logan Paul 100,000 times, reading the entire dictionary, watching paint dry. Crazy ideas, but people clicked. But the turning point came when he started using money as content. Instead of just saying words for 10 hours, he gave $10,000 to a homeless man. He tipped a pizza delivery guy with a car. He gave away houses, islands, and millions of dollars. Suddenly, the stakes were higher, the emotions were bigger, and the videos became unmissable. Now you might think, where does all this money come from? The secret is in his business model. Every dollar MrBeast spends in a video is not an expense, it's an investment. A video where he spends $500,000 might easily make $3 to $4 million in ad revenue, brand sponsorships, and merchandise sales. In other words, the money he gives away is actually marketing. When he hands a stranger $100,000, it's not just charity, it's content that millions of people watch, share, and talk about. This cycle keeps growing bigger. More spending gives more views, gives more revenue, gives even more spending. The average YouTuber creates content to earn money. MrBeast uses money to create content. That's the key difference. He treats every video like a blockbuster movie, with a huge budget, a storyline, and cinematic execution. For example, his Squid Game recreation cost over $3.5 million to make, but it attracted hundreds of millions of views, becoming one of the most watched videos on the platform. Another reason for his dominance is reinvestment. While many YouTubers buy luxury cars and mansions after getting rich, MrBeast puts almost all his earnings back into videos. This creates a compounding effect. His content keeps getting bigger, better, and more attention-grabbing. MrBeast also understands human psychology better than most. His thumbnails are simple, bright, and immediately tell you what the video is about. His titles are clear and curiosity-driven, like "I gave a homeless man a home," or "I survived 50 hours in a prison." Instantly, you want to click. Inside the video, he uses fast cuts, background music, and constant surprises to make sure you never get bored. This is why his retention rates are among the highest on YouTube. Of course, there are criticisms too. Some people argue that his videos have become a money race, where entertainment depends only on how much money is spent. Others say smaller creators cannot compete because they don't have millions to give away. There are also concerns about sustainability. Will he have to keep spending more and more to stay relevant? And what happens if one day the audience gets bored of big stunts? Despite these criticisms, one thing is undeniable. MrBeast has changed the YouTube industry forever. He has set a new benchmark for what content can look like. He has shown that YouTube is not just about vlogs or simple videos. It can be as grand as a Hollywood production and beyond entertainment. He has used his platform for good, planting 20 million trees with #TeamTrees, cleaning oceans with #TeamSeas, and running a philanthropy channel that helps thousands of people. At the end of the day, MrBeast is not just a creator. He is a case study in modern digital entrepreneurship. His genius lies not in spending money, but in turning that money into viral entertainment, building businesses around it, and using it for impact. Whether you see him as a marketing machine, a philanthropist, or simply a crazy YouTuber, one thing is certain. MrBeast has cracked the code of the internet, and the world is still trying to catch up.